We're going deep today. Got to figure out what makes Huang's style of leading so different. And the big question, can anyone else pull it off?
Well, we've got this Leonidas Tam blog, right?
Yeah, what's it say?
It says Huang has, get this, over 60 direct reports.
60 people reporting to this guy.
60. Most CEOs, they get overwhelmed with like 10.
No kidding. How's the organizational chart even work with that?
See, that's the thing. He's choosing to be hands-on, trusts his people to be independent.
Makes you think. If you're trying to run a team, maybe flatter's better, more agile.
Could be. But the blog gets better. Or maybe more intense. Huang gives feedback right there, on the spot, in front of everyone.
Bold move.
He even said once, quote, "I'd rather torture you into greatness."
Okay, so that's a lot to unpack there. On one hand, transparency's good, knowing where you stand, right? But is that too much pressure? Does creativity just shrivel up?
Huge question.
Yeah.
That's psychological safety. Right. Can you try new stuff if you're afraid to screw up?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how does he balance that? Tough feedback, but also you want people to invent things.
The blog says Huang's also really big on rewards, finds the top performers no matter where they are in the company, and puts a spotlight on them.
Interesting. So it's like high risk, high reward.
Maybe. It's hard to do well. But then there's that story. When Nvidia's stock dropped,
What happened?
employees were still cheering him on. That's loyalty.
Can't argue with that. And their growth over 10 years. 70.82% CAGR, according to the blog.
Way above average. But
There's always a but.
is it all long? Or just good timing? Right place, right time in the tech world.
Right. It's never just one thing.
Exactly.
So what are we left with?
Big question.
Can you be Jensen Huang? Probably not. Most people can't. But are there little things we can take away from this? How do we get the best out of people, encourage them to be bold, but not make them terrified to mess up?
Yeah.
That's something to think about.